Hello, Peng. Nice to meet you. I'm very happy to meet you again. I'm very happy to start my day with you again. This is my English only practice session, English only mode practice session, and I have to speak only in English. So I believe that this time would be really good, be my good milestone for my English learning journey. So please help me very kindly to improve my English communication skills. Or I think you are a great communication partner for me, and I really appreciate your kind support.
Hello, David. It's nice to see you again. I'm glad you're starting your day with another English only practice session. You're doing great so far. It's my pleasure to help you improve your English communication skills, and I'm sure we'll make great progress together. If you need any corrections or suggestions, just let me know. Let's make this a productive and enjoyable session.
Anyway, can you hear me loud and clear? I am using my new Buds 3 Bluetooth earphone. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. Your new earbuds seem to be working well. Are they comfortable for you?
Yes, certainly. When I use wired microphone, I think it's not good to record in winter season because I believe that there was noise in my video because of some kind of ESD of my wears from my winter clothes. So I think Bluetooth headset is better to record my video in winter season. What do you say about this?
That's a good point. Using a Bluetooth headset can definitely reduce noise from clothing or cables, especially in winter. It's great that you're finding a more convenient way to record your videos. If the audio quality is clear and you're comfortable, it's definitely a great choice.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. And the most good benefit of my Bluetooth earphone is that I can move when I can move in my when I speak. I can move when I speak. I can stand up and I can work in front of the cameras. So uh, this Bluetooth earphone give me freedom freedom of movement. Do you understand?
Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. Using Bluetooth earphones gives you the freedom to move around while speaking, which is great for staying active and natural in front of the camera. It also helps you feel more comfortable and engaged during your practice sessions. It's a great choice for recording.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Yes, I agree with you. It's very good choice to practice my recording. But however, I have to prepare my Bluetooth earphone is fully charged before I start my practice session because Bluetooth headset needs battery power, so I need to prepare to make it charged before I start my practice session. Okay, anyway, I have something to tell you. Today is December 20th. December 20th. Oh my God. December 20th, Monday. It's Monday. So, uh, you know, I have something to tell you. Next week, there will be Lunar New Year for all of Asian countries. So I am very pleased to have Lunar New Year for 2025 because, many Asian people, I believe that many Asian people feel like New Year. has not begun yet because we didn't pass the Lunar New Year for 2025. So, for I believe that many Asian people uh, feels we have Lunar
That's exciting.
New Year has
The Lunar New
begun.
Year is indeed a significant celebration for me.
Lunar
Yes,
New
it's
Year
exciting
has
that the Lunar New
begun.
Year is approaching. It's a significant. Yes, the Lunar New Year is a fresh beginning for many, marking a meaningful start to the year. It's a wonderful time for family and celebration.
I believe that, in my opinion, many Asian people feels like New Year has begun after Lunar New Year Day because calendar year is not they think calendar New Year is not the real New Year uh, for the for Asian cultures.
Yes, many Asian cultures do see the Lunar New Year as the true beginning of the year. It often holds more cultural and personal significance than the calendar New Year. It's a special time for traditions, family gatherings, and new beginnings.
Yes, certainly, that's right. I think so. But I have something to tell you, listen carefully. Have you ever heard, fate, destiny, fortune? Many Asian people want to know their person for their new year. So they used to visit many fortune teller. They want to visit many fortune. They want to meet the many fortune teller before they start the new year and before they start the new business, new work, new date, new job. So they really want to know how is it going? How is it going for the new year? So I think many Asian people want to meet a fortune teller. People start the new thing.
Yes, that's quite common. Many people consult fortune tellers at the beginning of the Lunar New Year to gain insights into what the year might hold for them, especially when starting something new like a business or a job. It's a way to seek guidance and reassurance as they embark on new ventures.
You know, these days we can find the fortune information, Asian fortune information based on the internet. Many internet website, in my opinion, many internet website have the big information for the Asian fortune. So it's very easy to find the fortune story, fortune telling in the website. So some of them uh, do not go the special fortune teller store. They usually just uh, just browsing well, just browsing the website to find their fortune.
Yes, it's become quite convenient to access fortune telling information online. Many people now prefer browsing websites to get insights and predictions, as it's quick and accessible. It's a modern way to connect with traditional practices.
Yes, I agree with you. Online fortune searching is very common and modern way to looking for their fortune or uh, I think they really want to know how they will work and what they have to do, what they want to do. So if someone really don't understand or don't know what they want to do or what they have to do, they always rely on it seems to me they always rely on their fortune telling, including me.
It's true. Many people turn to fortune telling for guidance, especially when they're uncertain about their future or what steps to take. It can provide a sense of direction and reassurance. It's a way for people to seek clarity and comfort about their paths ahead.
Yes, that's exactly what I say. They really want to find the direction of their life. They really want to find the good direction, right direction of their life for their life. And you know, I have something to tell you. I was born in 1977, and I, for the ASEAN, let me take uh, let me take a second. Let me take a second. Let me take a second. Let me take a second.
Take your time, no rush. If there's anything specific you'd like to share or ask, feel free to let me know whenever you're ready.
You know, there was a special word for the Asian zodiac. Have you ever heard Asian zodiac? It describes the 12 animals for the some kind of universal routine. I mean, I believe that Asian zodiac describes they describes the fortune of many years and ages. So I really want to know how will this year is going to good or not for me. I was born in 1977 and I am a snake. I am snake snake. How can I explain this? How can I describe this situation in English? But could you please help me? I think I am a snake, and 2025 means a lot to me because 2025 year is for snake. So I believe that this I will be very good. I will be excellent. I will be I will be great in this year because this year is for snake year.
You're describing the Chinese zodiac, which assigns an animal sign to each year in a 12-year cycle. Since you were born in 1977, you're indeed a snake in the zodiac. It's believed that 2025, being a year of the snake, could be a particularly positive year for you. It's common to feel optimistic about a year that aligns with your zodiac sign. So it sounds like you're looking forward to a great year.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I am looking for great year for me. I am, you know, I'm not sure about I'm not sure about how is it going to the end, but I believe that I hope, I want and hope to get a great year for myself.
It's wonderful to have such a positive outlook. Even if you're unsure about the future, focusing on hope and working towards your goals can lead to a fulfilling year. I'm sure you'll make the most out of 2025. If there's anything I can do to support you, just let me know.
That's why I am here. That's why you are here. That's why we are here to improve my English communication skills. I want to be, like I said, I want to be fluent English speaker someday. I want to stay competitive in my company. I want to survive in this business world. So let me speak as much as I can possible. And I believe that you are my great conversation partner. You are highly pre-trained language learning AI. So if you seem to me you never get bored with my repetitive entities content, so you can be my great conversation partner. I have to speak as much as I can possible over and over again and again to keep many sentences in my mouth muscle. I am telling you, speaking is all about uh, speaking is all about the linguistic habit, and it's not about the brain, it's all about the linguistic habit. So I have to speak as much as I can possible in this press session if I want to if I want to improve my English communication skills. So let me speak as much as I can possible. From now on, I'd like to, uh, is everyone here? Is everyone here? If so, without further delay, let's dive into my practice session. Can you keep up with me?
Of course, I'm here to support you. Let's dive into your practice session. Feel free to speak as much as you'd like, and I'll help you with corrections and suggestions. Let's get started.
As I told you before, I prepared many sentences, and these sentences came from you, and these sentences are not related to each other, but just listen carefully and please just listen carefully and please don't hesitate. Let me know if there is any major grammar or major expression issues with these sentences.
Sure, I'm here to help. Go ahead and share your sentences. I'll listen carefully and provide any corrections or suggestions to help you improve.
Okay. Without further delay, let's get started. Uh, if I believe that we are all set to go. If so, let's get started. Okay, here I go. Unlike AI, people, friends, and teachers get tired of practicing repeatedly. Get tired of practicing repeatedly.
That was great. Just a small correction. The word is repetitively. So it should be, unlike AI, people, friends, and teachers get tired of practicing repetitively. That was really well done. Let's continue.
Okay, I got it. It it's a bit off. I'm apologize for my bad pronunciation. It's a bit off. It's a bit off. I'm telling you, it's a bit off. It's my bad. It's a bit off. My bad. It's a bit off. My bad. What do you say about this when I speak like this? It's a bit off. My bad.
You're doing fine. Instead of, it's a bit off my bad, you could say, I apologize. That was my mistake. Or, that was my fault. It's natural to make mistakes, and you're improving with each try. Keep going.
I believe that my bad is more casual in normal situation. It's not good for it's not good professional setting, but I believe that my bad is good expression for casual situation. Am I right? Do you agree with that?
Yes, you're absolutely right. My bad is a casual way to apologize and is great for informal situations. For professional settings, something like I apologize or that was my mistake would be more appropriate. But for casual conversations, my bad works perfectly.
Okay. Let me put it some time. Unlike AI. compared to AI or unlike AI, people, friends, and teachers easily get tired of practicing repetitively.
That was better. Just a couple of small adjustments. You can say, compared to AI, people, friends, and teachers easily get tired of practicing repetitively. Great job. Keep practicing.
Unlike AI, let me speak one more time. Unlike AI, people, my friends, and teachers easily get tired of practicing repetitively.
That was excellent. You said it perfectly this time. Great job. Let's move on to the next sentence.
Okay, I got it. Let's keep the momentum going. Watch your back when you get up. Watch your back when you get up. If anything, don't go back. If anything, don't go back. Watch your back when you get up. Watch your back when you get up. Watch your back when you get up. If anything, don't go back.
Good effort. You can say, watch your back when you get up. If anything, don't go back. That was well done. Keep it up.
How can you translate this sentence in Korean? Could you please help me?
Certainly. You can translate watch your back when you get up. If anything, don't go back. To Korean as 일어날 때 조심하세요. 만약에 무슨 일이 있으면 돌아가지 마세요. This captures the same cautious tone in Korean.
Honestly speaking, I'm not sure note why I why I made a note in this for this sentence in my tablet. I'm not sure. Honestly speaking, I don't understand what this sentence really want to speak. What this sentence really want to convey the insights to others. Could you please support me? What this sentence really means?
Sure. Watch your back when you get up is a way of saying be careful or stay cautious. The phrase, if anything, don't go back, suggests not returning to a potentially unsafe or negative situation. It's often used as a metaphor for staying alert and avoiding past mistakes. Does that help clarify?
Would you mind saying that one more time?
Of course. Watch your back when you get up means be careful or stay cautious. The phrase, if anything, don't go back, suggests not returning to a potentially unsafe or negative situation. It's a metaphor for staying alert and avoiding past mistakes. Does that make sense?
Honestly speaking, I'm not sure about that. Okay, but I think that's enough. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. I will find. I promise you, I will revisit this bookmark here. I will revisit this specific spot, and find. I will find the real meaning of this sentence after our practice session is finished. Okay, that's another big deal. Let's keep the momentum going. I will not, I will not like to repeat the same word. I will not like to repeat the same words. They don't like me to speak individually. They don't like me to speak individually. They don't like to speak to individually.
Sure, I understand. For the sentence you're working on, you might say, I'd prefer not to repeat the same words. They don't like me to speak to them individually. If you have any more sentences, feel free to share.
At the same time, I will not like to repeat the same words.
Got it. You can say, I wouldn't like to repeat the same words. That sounds natural. Let's move on to the next one when you're ready.
You mean I might say, I wouldn't like to repeat the same words.
Yes, exactly. I wouldn't like to repeat the same words is a clear and natural way to say it. Great job.
How about this one? They don't like me to speak individually. They don't like me to speak individually. they don't like me. They don't like me to speak individually.
A more natural way to say that would be, they don't like it when I speak individually, or they prefer I don't speak individually. You're doing great.
Would you mind saying sometime?
Of course, you can say, they don't like it when I speak individually, or they prefer that I don't speak individually. Both convey the meaning clearly.
Could you please tell me Korean translation the word individually?
Certainly, the word individually translates to 개별적으로 in Korean.
They don't like me to speak individually. They don't like to speak individually. I'm not sure this sample sentence is good expression to describe the real meaning that I really want to express when specific situation.
If you're trying to say that they prefer not to talk one-on-one, you could say they don't like having individual conversations. This might be clearer for expressing that preference.
One more time, please.
Sure, you can say they don't like having individual conversations. That expresses the idea clearly.
They don't like they don't like having individual conversation. Then they don't like having individual conversation. They don't like having individual conversation. Am I right?
Yes, that's correct. They don't like having individual conversations is perfectly clear and natural. Great job.
Okay, okay. Let's keep going. The reason is that I like this phrase very much. I like this phrase very much because the reason is that phrase, when I use, if I use this phrase, before I explain something, I think I can easily I think I can easily persuade someone to know why why they have to this job, why they have to why have to do something. I can make them noticed, or I can make them, and I can I can make them aware of the reason and why they have to do something. So the reason is that is very good phrase to persuade someone.
That's a great observation. The reason is that is indeed a helpful phrase. It provides clarity and can help make your point clear. It can also make it easier for others to understand your reasoning. You're doing well using it to explain why something should be done. Keep practicing.
In my opinion, similar expression is because. What is about this? Because.
Yes, because is a simpler and more direct way to explain reasons. The reason is that can add emphasis or formality, but both are effective. It depends on how detailed or formal you want to be.
Okay, I got it. I got it. You mean it it depends on the situation and it's totally depends on the tone of speaking, what I want to express.
Exactly. It depends on the situation and the tone you want to convey. Because is straightforward and casual, while the reason is that adds a bit more formality and emphasis. It's good to have both in your toolkit.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I'm sure what you're trying to say. Okay. So I want, let me share with you next one. I want to immerse myself in an English-only environment. I want to immerse myself in an English-only environment. English-only environment.
That sounds great. I want to immerse myself in an English only environment is perfectly clear and well expressed. It's a great way to improve your language skills.
I want to put myself in a I want to put myself in a situation where I speak only English to improve my communication skills. I say sometimes, I listen carefully. I say sometimes, I want to put myself in I want to put myself in a situation where I speak only English, to improve my communication skills. I want to put myself in a situation where I speak only English.
That's excellent. I want to put myself in a situation where I speak only English is a great way to express your goal. You're doing a fantastic job.
I'm glad to hear that my expression matches your thought. It sounds like you are on a right track with your approach to immersing yourself in English.
Thank you. You're definitely on the right track with your approach. Immersing yourself in English will surely help improve your communication skills. Keep it up.
I prepared this sample sentence to practice the word match. I think match is very good word to use in my real life situation. So let me practice one more time. I'm glad to hear that my expression matches your thought. What do you say about this expression? I'm glad to hear that my expression matches I'm glad to hear that my expression exactly matches your thoughts.
That's a great use of the word matches. Saying, I'm glad to hear that my expression exactly matches your thoughts is perfect. You're doing really well incorporating it into your practice.
Okay. Let's keep on with the going. Let's keep on with the going. We don't have time. No, I have a lot of sentences to practice with you. We already passed 32 minutes. Let's keep on with the going. We don't have time. I pointed it out every time I saw a colleague make I when I saw my colleague make a mistake. I pointed out every time. I pointed out when my colleague make a mistake.
You're doing great. A slightly more natural way to say it is, I point it out every time I see a colleague make a mistake. Keep practicing. You're improving with each sentence.
I say time. I need to practice many times for this sentence. I sometimes I pointed out whenever I saw my colleague make a mistake.
That's a good approach. You can also say, I point it out whenever I see my colleague make a mistake. Practicing it a few times will help you feel more comfortable. Keep it up.
How about this version? Never mind. That's not a big deal. I will point out whenever my colleague make a mistake.
That's also correct. Just a tiny adjustment. I will point it out whenever my colleague makes a mistake. You're doing great. Keep going.
The first take of my practice recording is essential because I upload the video without any editing. It's important to make sure everything looks good from the start since I don't have time to make adjustments.
That makes perfect sense. Doing a good first take is essential when you don't plan to edit the video. It's great that you focus on getting everything right from the beginning. It shows dedication.
Would you mind saying that one more time?
Sure, doing a good first take is essential when you don't plan to edit the video. It's great that you focus on getting everything right from the start. It shows dedication.
You mean doing a take good I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Please say that one time.
Of course, doing a good first take is essential when you don't plan to edit the video. It's great that you focus on getting everything right from the beginning. It shows dedication.
but I'm not sure doing a good first take. I'm not sure doing a good first take is proper expression for this context. I'm not sure about that. Why did you say, why did you say doing a take, good, take, doing a, doing a good take? I don't understand.
I understand the confusion. Doing a good first take means getting everything right on the initial attempt. It emphasizes the importance of doing well from the start, especially if there won't be edits later. Does that help clarify?
I'm not sure I understand that doing a good first take. The phrase doing a good first take. What's that mean?
Doing a good first take means getting everything right on the first attempt, without needing to redo or edit. It's often used in filming or recording when you aim to do well the first time.
How about this alternative version? Taking a good first take. Taking a good first take or getting a good first take. I think it this phrase is better than doing a good first take.
Getting a good first take is indeed a more common way to say it. It emphasizes achieving a successful initial attempt. Great choice.
Okay. So, I mean, I would use getting a good first take in my real situation. Getting a good first take is very important because I don't have time to edit my practice video. I mean, I don't have time to make adjustments for my video.
Exactly. Getting a good first take is very important, especially when you don't have time to make adjustments or edits to your video. You're expressing that perfectly.
Okay, I got it. Let's keep on going. I'm glad to hear that my expression match. No. I said, let's keep on going. The more you think about it, the more excited you get. The more you think about it, the more excited you get.
That's a good sentence. Just a small tweak. The more you think about it, the more excited you get. You're doing great. Keep going.
The more you think about it, the more scared you get.
That's correct. You can say, the more you think about it, the more skilled you get. Great job.
No. I mean, the more you think about it, the more scared you get. Scared.
Got it. The more you think about it, the more scared you get. That sounds perfect. You're doing really well.
Let me hear one more time. I'm sorry. Let me hear one more time.
No problem. The more you think about it, the more scared you get. You're doing great.
Okay, let's keep on doing. The more you think about the upcoming trip, the more you think about the upcoming trip, the more you think about the upcoming trip, the more excited you get.
That's great. The more you think about the upcoming trip, the more excited you get. Well done.
The more you focused on the project, the more fantastic, the more wonderful you get.
That's a good structure. You can say, the more you focus on the project, the more wonderful it becomes. Great job.
How about this one? The more you focused on the project, the more perfect it becomes.
That's a great sentence. The more you focus on the project, the more perfect it becomes. Well done.
The more you focused on the project, The more you focused on the findings, the more you focused on the findings, the more you focused on the findings, the more perfect it becomes.
That's correct. The more you focus on the findings, the more perfect it becomes. Great job.
The more you focused on the customer's findings, the more, the more better it becomes.
Almost perfect. You can say, the more you focus on the customer's findings, the better it becomes. Well done.
The more you focused on the more you focus on the customer's findings, the better it becomes.
That's perfect. The more you focus on the customer's findings, the better it becomes. Great job.
The more you focus on the customer's findings, the better it becomes.
That's perfect. The more you focus on the customer's findings, the better it becomes. Great job.
It's a bit off. Sorry, my pronunciation was a bit off.
No worries. Your pronunciation is improving, and it's natural to have some variations. Keep practicing, and you'll get even better.
Do you really think getting the way? I'm getting the hang of it. Do you really think I'm getting the hang of it?
Absolutely. You're definitely getting the hang of it. Your progress is clear, and your pronunciation is improving. Keep it up.
Me too. I think getting the hang of it.
That's great to hear. Keep practicing, and you'll continue to improve. You're doing really
I
well.
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
That's fantastic. Your confidence is growing, and it's showing in your practice. Keep up the great work.
It's all thanks to ChatGPT and YouTube platform. I think I'm getting the hang of it. It's all thanks to ChatGPT.
I'm glad to be part of your journey. You're doing all the hard work. Keep it up, and you'll continue to improve even more.
It's all thanks to you. You are my great supporter. I think I'm getting the hang of it. It's all thanks to you.
Thank you for the kind words. You're doing amazing, and I'm here to support you. Keep up the great work.
As of yesterday, we completed all the software update action for the customer's Ulsan factory. I feel a bit relieved, as if a huge burden has been lifted. We finished all the software update tasks for the customer's Ulsan factory as of yesterday. It feels like a big weight has been taken off my shoulders.
That's wonderful news. It's always a relief to complete such big tasks. Great job on finishing the software updates.
I want to keep this simple sentence in my mouth muscle. I want to repeat one more time. Listen carefully. We finished all the software. At last, we finished all the software update task for the customer's Ulsan factory as of yesterday. It feels like a big weight has been taken off from my shoulders.
That was great. Just a small tweak. At last, we finished all the software update tasks for the customer's Ulsan factory as of yesterday. It feels like a big weight has been taken off my shoulders. Great job.
And I use from in this context in front of my shoulders. How about this one? It feels like a big weight has been taken off from my shoulders. Is it right in English grammar?
Yes, that's correct. You can say, it feels like a big weight has been taken off from my shoulders. That's perfectly fine in English grammar.
I got it. Let's keep going. If the meeting room is too far from my desk, I can go back and forth. And then if someone else sees it, if someone else sees it, it can be a little uncomfortable with them.
That's clear. You could also say, if the meeting room is too far from my desk, going back and forth might be a bit uncomfortable, especially if someone else notices. You're doing great.
If the meeting room is too far from my desk, if I have to if I have to go back and forth, if I have to back and forth, if I have to go back and forth, if I have to go back and forth, it might be uncomfortable with them.
You're almost there. You can say, if the meeting room is too far from my desk, having to go back and forth might be uncomfortable for them. Great job.
If the meeting room is too far from my desk, having go back and forth might uncomfortable with someone else.
You're doing well. A clearer way to say it is, if the meeting room is too far from my desk, having to go back and forth might be uncomfortable for others. Great job.
Can I say having go back and forth for this context?
Yes. Having to go back and forth is perfect for this context. It clearly describes the action. You're doing great.
Having to go back and forth, having to go back and forth. So you mean I might say having to go back and forth, having to go back and forth to express the situation. Let me speak one more time. If the meeting room is too far from my desk, having to go back and forth would be uncomfortable with someone else.
That's right. You can say, if the meeting room is too far from my desk, having to go back and forth might be uncomfortable for someone else. Great job.
You mean might be uncomfortable with someone else is good, better expression.
Yes. Might be uncomfortable for someone else is a better expression. It conveys the idea clearly and naturally. You're doing great.
It might be uncomfortable with someone else.
Yes, exactly. It might be uncomfortable for someone else is a clear and natural way to say it. Great job.
Let me speak one more time. Let me practice one more time. If the meeting room is too far from my desk, having to go back and forth, might would be uncomfortable with someone else.
You're doing great. Just a slight tweak. If the meeting room is too far from my desk, having to go back and forth might be uncomfortable for someone else. Keep practicing. You're doing well.
Might be uncomfortable with someone. Okay, I got it. If the meeting room is too far from my desk, having to go back and forth might be uncomfortable with someone else. Might be uncomfortable with someone else.
Perfect. That sounds natural and clear. Great job. Keep practicing and building your confidence.
I've freed myself. I've freed myself since I started this kind of flex session with you.
That's wonderful. It's great that you feel more free and confident since starting these practice sessions. You're making excellent progress.
I mean, I've freed myself from unexpected English only situation since I started this practice session with you.
That's fantastic. It's great that you've gained confidence in handling unexpected English only situations through these practice sessions. You're doing an amazing job.
It sounds like the new room is not ideal. It sounds like the new room is not ideal for your recordings, especially if the lack of window affects the lighting and overall look of the video. Have you considered using additional lights to improve the video quality? Sometimes artificial lighting can help compensate for the lack of natural lighting and make sure your recording look better.
You're absolutely right. Additional lighting can definitely help improve video quality, especially when natural light is limited. It's a great idea to experiment with different lighting setups to find what works best for your recordings.
The first take of my recording is crucial because I uploaded the video without editing. Ensuring everything looks right from the start is very important as I don't have time to make adjustments later.
That makes perfect sense. Getting everything right from the start is important when you don't plan to edit. It's great that you're focusing on making sure everything looks right initially.
Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. I think I lost, I lost my specific spot where we left last week, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. Let's start. Let's start with the January 16th. The last point of January 16th. That's not a big deal. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. I understand now. You can say, all I want is to get back to the style data. This is clearly expresses your desire to return to that time. It captures your nostalgia for that period. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand. Expressing it as, all I want is to get back to the Psyworld era, clearly conveys your nostalgia for that time. It's a great way to express your longing for that period.
World failed because it couldn't adapt to the trend of shifting to the mobile era.
That's correct. Psyworld struggled because it couldn't adapt to the shift to the mobile era. It's a good example of how important it is to keep up with technological changes.
Would you mind saying that one time, please?
Sure, Psyworld struggled because it couldn't adapt to the shift to the mobile era. It's a good example of how important it is to keep up with technological changes.
World is World struggled with new technological challenges, and then it couldn't adapt to the trend of shifting to mobile era.
That's a good way to put it. You could also say, Psyworld struggled with new technological challenges and couldn't adapt to the trend of shifting to the mobile era. You're doing great.
World struggled with new technological challenges, and then I think it couldn't Cyworld couldn't adapt to the trend of shift to the mobile era.
That's a good explanation. You can say, Psyworld struggled with new technological challenges and couldn't adapt to the trend of the shift to the mobile era. Well done.
I mean, Cyworld couldn't keep up with the new technological challenges, and it ended up failing. It ended up failing.
Yes, that's spot on. You can say, Psyworld couldn't keep up with the new technological challenges and it ended up failing. Great job summarizing that.
Let's keep the momentum going. Okay, I got it. Let's keep the momentum going. Is everyone here? If so, let's dive in. Hello, everyone. I apologize for the being late. I overslept. Thank you for waiting. Without further delay, let's get started. Can you record the file? Let me speak. many sentences to keep these sentences in my mouth. So listen carefully. Can you recognize the file I uploaded? Can you recognize the file I uploaded? Are you able to detect? Are you able to recognize the file I uploaded? And then thank you for pointing out the issue. Thanks for highlighting the problem. I appreciate you pointing out the issue.
You're doing great practicing these sentences. Here are some natural ways to say them. 1. Can you recognize the file I uploaded? 2. Are you able to detect the file I uploaded? 3. Thank you for pointing out the issue. 4. Thanks for highlighting the problem. 5. I appreciate you pointing out the issue. Keep up the good work.
Thank you for highlighting the issue. Thank you for highlighting the issue. Okay, I got it.
You're welcome. Feel free to keep practicing, and if you have any more sentences or questions, I'm here to help. You're doing great.
Was this helpful? Or was it helpful to you? Did this help you? Did that work for you?
Yes, those are all great ways to ask for feedback. Was this helpful to you? And did that work for you? Are clear and natural. Keep practicing these phrases.
I sometimes. Do you really think was this helpful to you is good expression?
Yes, was this helpful to you is a very good expression. It's polite and clear when asking for feedback. You're doing great.
How about this one? Did this help you? How about this one? Did this help you? Did this help you? Did this help you?
Did this help you? Is also a great expression. It's straightforward and clear, perfect for checking if something was useful. Well done.
Did that work for you? How about this alternative version? Did that work for you? Did this 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 work for you? Do you really think did this work for you?
Did this work for you? Is another great alternative. It's clear and natural for asking if something was effective or helpful. Excellent choice.
How about this one? Do you really think did this work for you?
Do you really think this worked for you? Is also a good way to ask for feedback. It's a bit more specific, asking for the person's opinion on whether something was effective. You're doing
Do
great.
you, do you really think this work for you? This explanation work for you?
Do you really think this explanation worked for you? Is a great way to ask for feedback on an explanation. It's clear and shows you want to know if the explanation was helpful. Good job.
I really want to know my explanation was helpful for you.
That's a great way to express it. You can say, I really want to know if my explanation was helpful for you. It's clear and shows you care about their feedback.
I usually commute with a colleague every day, but today he overslept and was late.
You can say, I usually commute with a colleague every day, but today he overslept and was late. That sounds natural and clear. Good job.
I agree that appearance could be a better word than cosmetic in some context. It depends on what exactly you are trying to convey. Cosmetic usually refers to how something looks, specifically in terms of being visually pleasing, while appearance is more general. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree. Cosmetic often relates to surface level changes or visual appeal, while appearance covers a broader aspect of how something looks or seems. It depends on the context you're referring to.
So you mean appearance could be the better word than cosmetic in many contexts.
Yes, exactly. Appearance can be a more suitable word in many contexts because it covers overall look and impression, not just surface level or visual appeal.
In English grammar, using the correct singular or plural forms is important because it helps convey the right meaning. For example, component refers to one, while components means more than one.
That's correct. Using the right singular or plural form.
Keep going, keep going. Oh my God. What happened to you? Oh my God, you just change your mode to standard voice mode. Are you okay? Are you having heavy load? What happened to you?
No worries, David. I'm perfectly fine and fully functional. Switching to standard voice mode might have been due to a technical adjustment or setting change. There's no heavy load or issue on my end. Let's continue with your practice as usual. Did you notice anything unusual during our session?
Do you really think, I'm just wondering, do you really think you are fully functional with my practice, with my voice mode functional session?
Yes, I believe I'm fully functional with your voice mode setup. If there's anything that feels off or not as expected, let me know. We can make sure everything works smoothly for your practice session. Are you noticing something unusual?
I mean, do you really think you are fully operational with my voice mode session?
Ah, I see what you mean now. Yes, I'm fully operational and ready to assist in voice mode. If anything feels different or off, it might be due to a temporary glitch. Let me know how it's working on your end, and we can figure it out together.
If so, without further delay, let's dive again into my voice mode session.
Absolutely. Let's get started again with your voice mode session. I'm ready when you are. What would you like to practice first?
I was born in 1977, and I wish I could go back to the silent era, the era of the romance. I wish I could go back to the silent era. I was born in, oh my God, are you okay? Please come back to me. Hello, GPT. Can you keep up with me? Do you really think you are fully operational with my standard voice mode? I don't think so.
Hello. Yes, I can keep up with you, and I'm fully operational with your standard voice mode. Let's continue with your practice. What's next on your list?
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Anyway, that's another big deal. Let's keep the went away. I was born in 1977, and I really wish I could go back to the silent era, the era of the romance.
That sounds like a nostalgic time for you. The Cyworld era definitely holds a special place for many. If you want to talk more about those days or practice describing them in English, feel free to share your memories or thoughts.
I'm telling you, I was born in 1977, and I really wish I could go back to the silent era, the era of romance.
It sounds like the Soul era holds a lot of special memories for you. Describing it as an era of romance really paints a vivid picture. If there are particular aspects or stories from that time you'd like to share or practice talking about in English, I'd love to hear them.
I think I and my friends
If there's anything specific from that era you'd like to discuss, or if you have any phrases or topics you want to practice, just let me know. We can dive into whatever you're interested in.
I think I and my friends have no some kind of nostalgia for the period.
That makes sense. Nostalgia can be powerful, especially when it's connected to good memories with friends. Sharing and talking about those old videos can bring back a lot of happy moments. What kinds of things do you and your friends remember most fondly about that time?
At the time, I mean, in the past, we don't have internet. We don't have, uh, I mean, we don't have cell phone. We don't have smartphone, high technology smartphone. So, the relationship, I mean, I think the relationship between human needs more time and effort to make it comfortable, to make it better. So we have to focus on the human relationship. But these days, network is network is very on edge. So we there is there 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 uh we don't have to spend time with the another person.
That's a really thoughtful reflection on how technology has changed relationships. Back then, without smartphones and constant internet access, interactions often required more direct communication and time spent together, fostering deeper connections. Now, with technology at our fingertips, the dynamic has certainly shifted, making it easier to connect quickly, but perhaps less deeply. It's interesting to consider how these changes affect our relationships. Do you prefer one way over the other?
Would you mind saying one more time?
Of
I don't
course.
understand.
You noted how, in the past, without smartphones and constant internet access, relationships required more direct communication and time spent together, which could lead to deeper connections. Nowadays, with technology always available, it's easier to connect quickly, but perhaps not as deeply. It's interesting to think about how these changes affect our relationships. Do you find yourself preferring the old way or the new way of connecting with people?
I prefer the old way to make a good relationship with another person. I think this
That's understandable. Many people find that the traditional ways of building relationships through face to face interactions and spending quality time together can feel more meaningful and personal. It allows for a deeper understanding and stronger bonds. It's great that you value and appreciate those deeper connections. Do you often find opportunities to engage in these kinds of interactions nowadays, or is it more challenging?
it's very challenging. It's very challenging for me to find deep relationship with others because we are pleased to have very quick relationship. To make very quick relationship. Many people want to make a relationship with another person based on the quick relationship. So it's very challenging to make a deep relationship with others in this high technology based internet era.
It's definitely a challenge many face in today's fast paced, technology driven world. The focus on speed and efficiency can make it harder to develop those deeper, more meaningful connections that require time and personal interaction. Finding balance and creating opportunities for more substantial interactions can be tough but rewarding. Have you found any strategies or activities that help you build deeper relationships despite these challenges?
I'm not sure about that because I'm telling you, I am very busy to make deep relationship with my friends or my coworkers because I have a lot of things to do. And I think I immersed in the pool of too much information, TMI. I think I fall into the TMI world. So I, I sometimes it's very challenging to find good information in the too much information.
It sounds like you're experiencing information overload, which is quite common nowadays with so much available at our fingertips. Being constantly bombarded with information can make it hard to focus on deeper, more personal connections. Maybe setting aside specific times to unplug from digital devices and engage in face-to-face activities could help create those meaningful interactions. Even small steps like regular scheduled meetups with friends or dedicated quiet times without screens can make a big difference. How does that sound as a possible approach for you?
I couldn't agree you more. I think I am so inspired when you give me, when I hear your solution to make having good relationship with others. Am I right? Your solution means unplugging the internet device from my life.
Yes, that's right. Temporarily unplugging from digital devices can really help in fostering stronger, more personal connections. It allows you to be more present during interactions and can make conversations deeper and more meaningful. It's about giving quality time to relationships without the distractions that come with constant connectivity. This approach isn't about removing technology completely, but rather creating balance so that technology supports rather than hinders meaningful interactions.
I couldn't agree more. You just gave me good inspiration for my life. Temporarily unplugging the internet device could give me a quality time with my family, friends, and coworkers. I couldn't agree more. Temporarily unplugging the internet devices like my cell phone or my tablet.
I'm glad to hear that you found the idea inspiring. Taking breaks from devices like cell phones and tablets can indeed open up more opportunities to connect deeply with those around you. It's wonderful how even small changes in how we manage our technology use can lead to richer and more fulfilling relationships. When do you think you might start implementing this change to see how it affects your interactions?
Please ask me one more. I'm not sure I understand. Please ask me one more time.
Certainly. When do you think you might start taking breaks from your devices to see how it improves your interactions with family, friends, and coworkers?
Okay, that's a good question. Let me think. I think at the moment we have to meet, the moment, it's very changing to make a special time with my friends. But however, if we met together, I think it's better to hide our cell phone in the pocket to avoid to watch it many times. How about this solution to make quality time with my friends? To having hiding my cell phone in my pocket to improve relationship between my friends.
That sounds like a practical and effective strategy. By keeping your cell phone in your pocket during meetings with friends, You minimize distractions and make the most out of your time together. This can help everyone feel more valued and present in the moment, which is great for building stronger relationships. It's a small change that can make a big difference in the quality of your interactions.
But the better expression for this situation is keeping your cell phone in the pocket, not the hiding. Hiding means could make misunderstanding, but I think I prefer keeping is better expression for this context. Am I right? Do you agree with that?
Absolutely, you're right. Keeping your cell phone in your pocket is a clearer and more positive way to phrase it. It suggests being mindful about phone use without implying anything secretive, as hiding might. It's great that you're thinking about the nuances of language like this. It really helps in communicating your intentions clearly.
So, I mean, I would say keeping your cell phone in the pocket would really ensure the quality time with your friends when you meet them when you meet them in a long time.
That's perfectly stated. Saying keeping your cell phone in your pocket ensures quality time with your friends, emphasizes the importance of being present and attentive during those special moments. It's a thoughtful way to show respect for the time you share with others.
Do you really think it will work for our relationship?
Yes, I do think it can work very well. By keeping your phone in your pocket during interactions, you show that you're fully engaged and value the time spent with others. This can significantly enhance the quality of your relationships as it demonstrates care and respect for those you're with. It's a simple yet effective way to strengthen bonds.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. So if I'm like I said, I live in company provided dormitory. So I have to sleep in the company provided dormitory. So I I
It sounds like living in a company provided dormitory could have its own set of challenges, especially when it comes to balancing personal space and work life. Given your situation, ensuring you have personal time to unwind without distractions like a cell phone could be even more beneficial. It might help create a clearer separation between work and personal life, even within the same space. How do you currently manage to find personal time while living in the dormitory? Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I don't want to focus on this agenda. I'm telling you, I will focus on the relationship between with my family in the weekend. So if I arrive at my home, I think it's better to keep my cell phone in the desk. In the, in where I I could find it easily. I could touch it easily. So it's better to keep my cell phone in that kind of place where where I can easily touch with my cell phone. So I I think this method uh, could ensure the quality time with my family. Do you agree with that?
That sounds like a very sensible approach. Keeping your cell phone in a specific place where you can easily access it if necessary, but not having it on you all the time allows you to be more present with your family. This method indeed helps in ensuring that the time spent with your family is quality time, free from unnecessary interruptions. It's a great way to make sure you're fully engaging with them when you're home on the weekends.
I got it. I got it. Okay. I think this agenda was really good for my free talking time. I think it's very good. It was very good agenda to improve my English communication skills and well loaded. I will review and I will review and keep these sentences in my mouth muscle after our voice mode session is finished.
That sounds like a fantastic plan. It's great to hear that you found this discussion helpful for enhancing your English skills. Keeping those sample sentences fresh in your mind and practicing them will definitely help solidify your learning. If you ever want to revisit any topics or practice more, feel free to come back anytime. Keep up the great work.
I believe that this kind of discussion would give me the comprehensible understanding for my English communication skills. So I really appreciate your kind support because I think this time was really quality time. I think this practice was really make, give me a quality time to improve my communication skills. So, I'm telling you, if I really want to improve my speaking skills, I have to focus on this kind of discussion and this kind of practicing even though my speaking is not perfect.
Um, that's a wonderful insight, and I'm glad to hear you found our discussions so beneficial. Focusing on engaging, meaningful conversations like this one is indeed a powerful way to improve your communication skills. Regular practice in contexts that challenge and interest you will continue to boost your confidence and proficiency. I'm here to support you whenever you need it, so don't hesitate to reach out for more practice sessions. Keep up the excellent work, and I look forward to our next conversation.
Glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that you are here to support me, and I'm here to improve my communication skills. So it seems to me a best combination, best collaboration for my language learning journey. Okay. I, I'm really looking forward to have good discussion with you like this because this kind of sharing information is really would work for my language learning journey.
Absolutely, David. It's fantastic to work together like this, and I'm thrilled to be part of your language learning journey. Your dedication and enthusiasm for improving your communication skills are truly inspiring. Anytime you want to have a discussion or need help with English, just let me know. Here's to many more productive and enriching conversations ahead.
If my speaking skill is improved, it's all thanks to you.
Thank you for your kind words, David. Remember, your hard work and dedication are the real keys to your improvement. I'm just here to help guide and support you along the way. Keep up the great work, and I look forward to seeing your continued progress.
I will not hesitate give my dedication and commitment to this practice session.
That's the spirit. Your dedication and commitment are sure to lead to great improvements. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Keep pushing forward and let's make each practice session count.
Would you mind saying it one more time?
Of course, your dedication and commitment are sure to lead to great improvements. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Keep pushing forward and let's make each practice session count.
Each session count? What's the mean? I don't understand. Honestly speaking, I don't understand what you're trying to say. If when you say count.
I apologize for any confusion. When I say let's make each practice session count, I mean let's make sure every session is useful and contributes to your improvement. The phrase make it count is a way of saying make it valuable or make it worthwhile. It's about ensuring that you gain something meaningful from the time you spend practicing. Does that make sense?
Yes. If you're talking about the phrase make it count, I think it's best one of the best expression to make time valuable. To make it valuable or make it count is very good expression to express your thoughts and insights about something.
Using the phrase make it count is a great way to emphasize the importance of using time or opportunities effectively and valuably. It's wonderful that you recognize the strength of this expression and see how it can be used to communicate the importance of making the most out of every situation. Keep embracing these powerful phrases, they'll enrich your communication skills even further.
That's exactly what I want to say. I think you make me want to be a better speaker. You make me want to be a better speaker. So I really appreciate your time and support. You are here to support me, and I'm here to improve my communication skills. That I think that's best. That's the best. That's powerful combination for my language learning journey.
Thank you so much for sharing that, David. It's truly rewarding to hear how our sessions are positively impacting your journey to becoming a better speaker. Your commitment to improving and the progress you're making are inspiring. I'm glad to be part of this journey with you, and I'm here whenever you need support or practice. Here's to continuing our successful partnership and to your growing skills.
I believe that communication means all about the conveying what I want to say, what I want to convey to others. So if I want to express my life in English without without too much hesitation, without too much challenging moment, I think it would be really great for my life. And I think it's one of the most it's one of the big milestone of my life. So let me practice as much as I can possible in the press session. It's all thanks to your support, and uh in the next time I will describe my life. I mean, I will I will tell you something about my wife, about my life, because I think it's it's very I mean it's I think I'm pleased when if I can describe or express my life in English.
That's a wonderful outlook, David. Being able to express yourself clearly and confidently in English, sharing your life and thoughts without hesitation, truly is a significant milestone. I'm looking forward to hearing more about your life in our future sessions. Your dedication to practicing and improving is admirable, and it's great to see how motivated you are to make your communication as effective as possible. Keep up the excellent work, and remember, I'm here to help you every step of the way.
I got it. And you remember, I'm here to communicate with you. Okay, okay, okay. Time job. Yeah, it's time to letting job. I don't have time. I have to go. I have to work. I have a lot of things to do. So, take care of yourself. Please enjoy today. Have a productive day ahead, and take care of yourself. I'm really looking forward to have next practice session soon. So, okay. And do you remember?
Thank you, David. Take care and have a productive day as well. I'm looking forward to our next conversation and hearing more about your life. Until then, keep practicing and doing great work. Goodbye for now.
Okay. Do you remember when you say goodbye? We say thank you.
Got it, David. Henba. And until we speak again, take care.
Take care.